I just saw all the news about the controversy surrounding Jennie. It must be so stressful for her dealing with this kind of backlash and accusations. No one deserves to be attacked or have their character called into question like that. Jennie uploaded a new vlog on her trip to Capri. Fans admired her professionalism despite being tired. However, a clip later went viral where smoke seemed to come from Jennie's mouth while doing makeup. A fan claimed she was vaping indoors. Though many defended Jennie as an adult, others noted indoor smoking is illegal in South Korea and Capri. While her company hasn't commented, angry fans began criticizing Jennie online. They felt vaping indoors was disrespectful and careless towards her staff's health. They called her mannerless and that she'll face consequences like other idols caught smoking indoors. With opinions fiercely divided, tensions rose between fans defending Jennie and those condemning her alleged actions. Both sides eagerly awaited a statement from her company on the ongoing controversy. While there is more to know about this, a fan also filed a case against Jennie for smoking indoors. The accusing fan demanded a harsh punishment for Jennie, providing alleged evidence of wrongdoing. They felt she deserved to face consequences like other idols who broke similar laws. More anti-fans began to voice agreement and hostility online. However, amid the controversy over her alleged indoor smoking, an old story began circulating online again. It was reported that years ago, Jennie had parked her van illegally in front of a restaurant. Though the owner said it was fine since she was a celebrity, some began criticizing her for abuse of power and not following the rules. Meanwhile, anti-fans used this story to further attack her character. Angry fans claimed she thought the laws didn't apply to her, accusing Jennie of having an entitled attitude. They slammed her for inconveniencing the restaurant staff and potentially getting a ticket without care. As the indoor smoking incident caused an ongoing debate, resentful voices grew louder condemning all of Jennie's past misdeeds. Supportive fans tried defending her but were overwhelmed by harsh comments. Moving on to other news, Red Velvet were preparing for their performance at Inkigayo when suddenly Irene noticed one of the staff members was smoking right in front of them. She gave a sharp glare to the staff, clearly expressing her disapproval, but the staff tried to hide the cigarette behind his back and continued smoking. Irene then started covering her nose and mouth, gesturing that she was very unhappy with the second-hand smoke. The photos from that incident went viral as fans supported Irene for her stance against smoking in public areas. They felt bad that Irene had to inhale the harmful smoke while preparing for her state. The staff's behavior was inconsiderate towards the girls. Now a few years later, when the topic of smoking resurfaced in K-pop, fans started discussing that old incident again. They felt amused seeing Irene's funny yet clear reaction. Comments praised Irene for being so straightforward and not holding back how she felt. She showed that idols need to be respected too. However, some fans started becoming very angry. They felt the staff deserved to be punched for smoking right in front of Irene with no care. Comments threatened violence against people who smoke in non-smoking areas. The fans seem to hate anyone who disregards smoking bans now. They wanted stricter laws to physically punish such inconsiderate behavior that bothered other people. Talking about Red Velvet, at a recent fan signing event, one fan gave Joy a heartfelt confession about how much Red Velvet has meant to them over the years. The fan said they couldn't imagine their life without the group and pleaded with Joy to stay together as Red Velvet until they were old enough to accept the group disbanding someday. Joy began crying after hearing the fans' emotional words. Initially, many fans thought this was a touching moment, showing Joy's deep care and affection for the fans. However, some fans then began accusing the fan of guilt-tripping Joy. They argued it was insensitive to bring up the group's uncertain future during contract renewal discussions. This could add pressure and stress to Joy's ongoing issues with her company, SM Entertainment. Fans angrily stated the fan was trying to emotionally manipulate Joy so she wouldn't leave Red Velvet. They said it was unfair to burden Joy with such sentiments. Some threatened violence, saying the fan deserved to be punched for making Joy cry. Other fans criticized that the confession was selfish and did not consider Joy's feelings during this difficult period. On a recent episode of Omniscient Interfering View, ENHYPEN guests starred and showed a behind-the-scenes look at their new dorm and performance preparations. Bang Si-hyuk, the founder of HYBE, paid a visit to the members backstage after they had rehearsed together. When Bang Si-hyuk entered, the members respectfully stood up and greeted him brightly with honorific terms. It was shared that he communicates often with ENHYPEN about their music as he produces much of their discography. The founder and members seemed friendly, talking and laughing casually about their tour experiences. Bang Si-hyuk even used honorific speech for the idols and wished them well before departing. Initially, fans were happy to see the close rapport between ENHYPEN's CEO and the group. However, Comments soon started expressing frustration about the history with NewJeans. Fans accused Bang Si-hyuk of being shameless and disrespectful for allegedly ignoring the greetings from NewJeans members in the past. NewJeans Minji shocked fans during a recent live stream when she ranked her own visuals. The group was interacting with fans when Minji was asked to rate her appearance on a scale of 1 to 10. Fans were surprised when Minji gave herself a score of only 4.7 out of 10. Though all the members of NewJeans are considered very good-looking, Minji stands out with her classical, traditionally pretty features, clear skin and long silky hair. However, she appeared humble and unconfident during the live stream. Viewers did not agree at all with Minji's low self-evaluation. They took to social media to express their disagreement. Many questioned how she could give such a low score when her visuals are generally praised. Some fans joked that her score should have been 47,000 out of 10 instead of 4.7. Others commented that her face is very handsome and deserving of a perfect 10. Followers urged Minji to be less humble and more confident in herself, as she deserves to be. It seems Minji may underestimate her own good looks, but fans vowed to continue boosting her self-esteem and showing their appreciation for her visuals. LE SSERAFIM's Yeonjun recently updated her Instagram with new photos from her shopping trips and scenic views from places she has traveled. In one of the photos showing her delicious dinner at a restaurant, eagle-eyed fans spotted a small detail that revealed who she was dining with. In the top right corner of the photo, there was a yellow phone case visible with stickers of a white dog and yellow chick stacked on top of each other. Netizens recognized the phone to belong to aespa's Winter. It seemed the two idols were enjoying a wholesome dinner together. This isn't the first time members of LE SSERAFIM and aespa have shown their close friendship, as the girls have been photographed together on multiple occasions, including at Music Bank. Both groups' appearances together have demonstrated the friendship between the fourth-generation idols. In November, JYP Entertainment announced that ITZY's Lia would be absent from the group's comeback and world tour due to health concerns involving anxiety. She had begun her hiatus in September. In February, Lia made her first public appearance since hiatus to support her members at their Seoul concert, smiling brightly. Throughout Lia's hiatus, MIDZYs were concerned about her exclusion from promotions and erasure from merchandise designs. When ITZY appeared as five together again at a fan anniversary live, MIDZYs rejoiced but unsure if this marked Lia's permanent return, as JYP had not commented. Now, JYP has officially announced Lia's return through ITZY's social media and app. The company stated Lia's condition has improved through treatment and rest. Following discussions, Lia will resume activities starting with ITZY's new album scheduled for the second half of the year. Previously scheduled commitments before the comeback will proceed with 4 members. Irene Red Velvet was appointed as a special MAC for Inkageo episode on July 7th, accompanying Han Yujin, Zero Baseon, and Moon Song-hyun. Coincidentally, the episode also featured Baby Monster's comeback with solo song Forever. During the episode, Irene was praised for creating a comfortable atmosphere among the MCS when they were chatting. Irene also warmly welcomed the younger K-pop group and newcomers. Irene gave them encouragement to do their best, despite feeling nervous. When the recent Inkageo episode aired, Irene, standing next to the fourth-generation idol group, one of whom was Baby Monster, immediately became a topic of discussion. Although Irene is 33 years old, she radiated a young and energetic appearance as if she was also in her 20s, proving why she was nicknamed the original visuals. NewJeans member Danielle garnered significant attention for her visuals at the Celine Mitsuji opening event in Osaka, Japan on July 8. Danielle attended as a global ambassador for the brand, wearing an outfit from their Winter 2024 collection. Danielle's pretty Western face and big beret made her look like a living doll or comic book character to many. On social media, fans commented on her adorableness and likened her hat to Super Mario. Danielle was described as charming the crowd in Osaka. Male ambassador Park Bo-gum also appeared, looking like a spy in a black suit, trench coat, and fedora. A photo from the event showed Danielle and Park Bo-gum posing next to each other through a glass window, looking as if posing for an official photo shoot. Netizens praised the duo. NewJeans recently debuted in Japan with a Supernatural, and are scheduled to release a new album in the second half of 2024. Danielle's visuals and doll-like appearance garnered widespread notice for NewJeans at their brand event.